Okie dokie, everyone. Hope you're doing good today. We are back with some Xenoblade. Maybe the last part. We'll see how long this epilogue is. But yeah, hoping to get pretty far, if not to finish it. But here's hoping that we do finish it, because tomorrow will be another repo stream, which we haven't seen a long while, so that's exciting. But other than that, I think we can go on ahead with the game. Oh, just as a fair warning though, allergies have been coming back swinging this year, so if you hear me sniffling or coughing or anything, just know that it's because of allergies, and I'm currently dying. So I do apologize if I am a bit sluggish this stream. It has not been fun at all. Like, my throat has been like getting clogged up. My eyes have been so itchy. I've been sneezing a lot, especially today. I sneezed like 15 times in a row. And then my eczema is like flaring up horribly. So yeah, I'm kind of going through it. But anyways, let's continue. All I know is Papa Lau is gonna be in this epilogue. Um, Whether he actually gets a redemption arc or not, probably. I don't see why he wouldn't. But yeah. But yeah, I don't know if allergies have been bad for anyone else, but it has been awful for me. Like, every day I wake up, I'm just like crusted over on like my lips and my eyes. It's just, it's awful.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
Well, the game's all here.
Unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira.
What do we know about it?
Whatever it is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rainstorm.
That's insane.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
You're saying NLA is in danger?
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans.
Did they change the like Van Damme's and Nagi's VA? Because they sound so different.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs.
At least everyone sounds kind of the same with like different voice direction a
The
bit.
Lifehold Core investigation
But
fails in
man,
important
Nagi
states.
and Van Damme don't sound
Both
like
are crucial
themselves at
matters,
all.
Of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise.
No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Okay. God. Oh my god. Allergies suck so much. Okay, where are we heading to? Oh, also, I did some farming last night and I got into Skell. Let me grab it. I got it before farming purposes, but look at its skate. It's like Shadow. It's so funny. And the flying animation's so cool. Hold on. Like the beams that come out of it look like wings. It's so cool. And hi Can Fox and Mamuma. How are you guys both doing? Is it like down here, or am I supposed to go in? Okay, it is down here.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
It's no point guessing.
Right, I've heard talked about this in the Discord, but
Let's
I saw a
prioritize getting
video
any blades
of
here to safety.
Chris Chan and his horrifying Sonnet. Oh my god. I'm convinced that Sonichu medallion is cursed. Everyone who has worn it has gotten their lives completely ruined. It's like actually has to be cursed. There's no way it isn't. Also, I love how I accidentally said Chris Chan as if he's like some anime girl. Chris Chan.
What? Ghosts.
But how? Why here?
Wow, Thanos. There's like no explanation for why this is happening, by the way. I have no idea what's going on.
Dogs have risen.
This could get ugly.
Oh god, it's okay. That kind of. Oh wait, it's just invincible in general. Okay. As I was to say, I was like, wow, I can't get a topple.
Right to the kisser. Now, fiddle them.
This could make all the difference.
I'm assuming this is just going to be a live until the timer kind of thing before they're like, why can't we hit it? What's going on?
Great. Let me at him.
Oh, it's actually okay. I didn't realize. Hold on. There's really nothing though. I don't.
I'm willing to give that a try.
Are we? That's not it. Oh, that's it though. Okay, never mind. What is happening? Something. What? Is it supposed to do that? Oh, okay. Yeah. There is a Christian in the context of an anime girl if you simply Google it. Nah, I'm just gonna do that.
Dogs have risen.
Oops, no, don't do it, you please. Hold on. Okay, I hope that's just kind of what it does. Alright. Trash talk.
Hope you're ready for this.
Where is it? Where's the back? Oh, it died. That's what happened. Okay. Hold on, we gotta find the. Ah, got it. I'm like so confused on what is going on. pretty cool. They do have a black doom, iblis flare to them. Yeah, I could see that. Everything is just suddenly Sonic. I don't know if you saw Glassball, but my mech in this game is actually just Shadow because it skates around. It's kind of funny.
There's so many of them.
Oh no, I feel C's coming. Ugh.
That scale.
Oh, from the intro? I have an Ares. Hey, come on, give me some credit. Wow, is it him?
How's this possible? The scale chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
There's no way we can find them, right? Like, like, there's no way we can keep up with that, at least story-wise.
You're right. This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
I'm sure we can. Hey, look at that. I have an Ares too. No, 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 no. Oh my god, Alexa thought I said her name. Look at that. Look at that, guys. I have one. I have one. Look at me drift. Look at me do donuts. Okay. Yeah, the dimensions are merging after all. Increasing Sonic 2. No. Jesus Christ. I don't even want to entertain that thought. But yeah, I completely forgot that Chris Chan is transgender now, so I should probably use the right pronouns. That horrifying trend going on saying that she was gonna have a child, though, God.
An Ares.
Yeah, this
couldn't
has to be a
confirm who was
totally
piloting
different
it,
voice actor.
but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be.
This is Andrew Tate's skeleton. She
think
got it
we
from
know the
Dubai.
path.
No! It's my hard
So what?
work. I really grinded for
Telling me
it.
he's still alive? Alois Bernholt, pilot of the first Ares, and the hero who saved us all.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking it was. Okay.
On that note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw, Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
I gotta see who the voice
Wasn't it
actor
locked
is.
up
Like,
in the
this
life
guy
reservoir?
sounds totally different.
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena is to blame.
I thought this was going to be the Halo
God
theme
knows
for a hot
what.
sec.
And Ares, Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't
Okay,
know much
yeah,
ourselves.
it is a different voice
An alien
actor.
civilization opposed to the ganglion. Yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that. It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened?
Thanks for the flashback.
That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing, the ghost's arrival, even the Ares.
There's a Tamiya Mini 4WD called
The
Vice
dot
Intruder
formula.
that also
It's
folds into a
connected.
bullet-shaped vehicle like that scale. It's useless trivia, but it tells
my.
us something that about our brain's conscious,
fine.
subconsciously thinking that folding the vehicles
has come
equal
for you
cool.
all to take
Hey,
truth.
that is the right way to think.
how I must
Anything,
go home.
any mech that like transforms is cool. That's why Power Rangers was sick as a kid. Okay, when it formed into
planet
that
of my
giant
birth.
robot, and when like all of
Lay
it
in a
came from like
vastly
those
distant corner of the universe.
those prehistoric
Evolved
creatures
differently
into like the
from Earth.
mech, that shit was
But like
busted
Earth,
as a kid.
It was home to descendants of the ancient Samarians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace.
Speaking of Power Rangers, me and my sister went back to watch the very OG
ganglion
Power
struck.
Rangers, like just the first
Without a whisper
episode,
of a
and
warning.
man, was it like going at like 10 times speed. I don't even
Our aim
remember
was
the
nothing
pace of the
less than to
show being
completely
that
eradicate
fast.
Samar's legacy. And furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
But how's the Ares come to all this?
Like it literally went like, haha, we are kids that know how to fight. Whoa, we've been elected to become the new Power Rangers.
Ares
No
wasn't
thanks.
something we
Gets
created
bombarded by
ourselves.
aliens. Oh man,
It came
we
from
we
our
we need the
forebears.
power. Turns into Power Rangers.
Technology was theirs.
Grabs her mechs. Fights giant
All we did
monster.
was we
Wins.
created based
Okay,
on
we're the
the
Power
knowledge
Rangers now.
behind
Like
the
damn,
ancient
our child brains really just accepted that. No question.
But
Also,
that
what's really
means
funny was that very clearly they took the
Right.
fight scenes from the Japanese show.
the
So it's
ganglion
funny
are an
seeing all
artificial
these
life form
American
engineered by
kids,
Samar.
like teenagers,
And the Ares
in
is one of
like
Samar's
what looks like
dimensions, too,
Arizona, and then randomly
which
get
makes it easier to
teleported
understand their
to
motivation.
Japan because the fight scenes were
You
just
think that's what
the
Vita was
Japanese
pursuing
fight
the Ares
scenes.
then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the ganglion drew on, neither side
the
seemed
actual
to be
American
gaining
teenage
ground.
sitcom Power Ranger or Super Sentai. I mean, isn't it the same thing? Like
Then came a third
Power
side,
Rangers was just the localized name of it.
hostile to both. Namely, the
Or am I
ghosts.
wrong? Oh shoot, I thought that was part of the cutscene.
Threat was new and unexpected and indiscriminate, attacking us and ganglion alike. The fight in Blue Mold, to my world, already brought to the brink by war. was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth.
So Elma has been wearing the same clothes for like years
Ganglion
upon
survived.
years, huh?
They would target you next as our fellow descendants of Samar. The last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
Oh. Doomsay.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't
Doom
even be here.
posting.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the gang. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason. It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
Bada bing, bada
But
boom.
wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
For a second, I thought the 20 gate rooftop looking robot was the robot from.
We detected
Oh.
Skells in active combat.
Yeah, there are. I'm pretty sure there are some weeb-looking skells in this game.
Ain't your grandpappy skills.
You don't think...
Speaking of that, I remember hopping into Genshin like a couple months ago because I saw like this character get updated and their team, or not a character get updated, but there are new characters that were released that would update a character to be better. And that's Kachin, because I really like Kachin. Guilty pleasure character.
We don't know what's out there, but solving that
So I was like,
mystery
you know
is
what?
our
I'll hop
job.
in just for her. So I got the two characters that are her best in slot team, and I had to fight that boss fight. And to this day, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do when he just does that kill everything move. I kind of just tank it and continue on with the fight. I was like, I don't know what this thing's trying to warn me. Oh well. I'm just here to get my materials. Where are we? Oh, okay, Noxilum. Yeah, who knew that the epilogue was like just a full-on crossover with with different medias. Not to be confused with King Clinkly. Clinkly is best waifu. You know, interestingly enough, that mech, that's the Ares, kind of looks like the Ouroboros from Xenoblade 3. Good. But yeah, it's so sad how much I like Kachin. It actually devastates me.
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
Dude just started molting. What?
What the heck was that?
Search me.
Some serious injuries.
Of course. Get ready.
Oh, I should have kept my mech topple art on. Had I known.
They've seen us. This could get ugly. Weaken the enemy.
Oh, there are other things.
Pretty good, but I can do better.
Okay, we should probably get rid of these. Ugh. Can I get overdrive? The TP gate on the sword is so slow. Oh shoot, wrong one. I missed that. Okay. I missed that again. They just toppled when I pressed that. That's so sad. Oh, we got it. Okay. Now visionaries and visual medias from the 80s to the end of 90s have thought that big robots and AI controlled robots were never how the majority envisioned them. I actually yeah. I guess if we could have had cool big robots, that'd be so cool, but no, we just have stupid shit in the future. It's so sad. Like how they thought that we were gonna have flying cars by like what 2015 or something like that, and yeah, no, we're close to that. Hello, Bonaventure. How are you?
They're going after the Vita.
Yeah, aren't you guys going to check on the dude in the mech?
Damn. They're wising up. Never thought they'd get the jump on me.
Yeah, Glassbob, you are like an the library Alexander over here.
Are you really Al?
You're still alive? You dog! Where the hell have you been all this time?
Okay.
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces. Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
That was a microtransaction.
Spoken like a true mensch.
Oh no, microaggression, I bet.
Worried you, princess.
Microtransaction.
Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know, why did the Vita take the cores?
Oh, what? We gonna be all business?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later. We're putting ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero? Alois Bernhold? Him?
You've never met him before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team. So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star
Do you
had
think
risen
of
too
that? Do
quickly.
you like your robots automated
He's
or
nothing like
have a
they made him
human
look on the
inside
government
in order for
broadcast.
them to give more personality than
He's
cool
just like
robot? Or your tactic
a
to
normal
sell
guy.
toys?
In the flesh.
Hey,
I
hero stuff. You mean me?
maybe more
You know,
automated. I feel like giving
great
robots
self-esteem.
human personalities is
Bought
kind of
humanity a
weird.
future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Seriously? That's not how I was hoping it'd go.
Like I like those robots in China, the one with like those stick legs and kind of walk like stiff horses, more than actual humanoid sounding robots. Personally,
Right.
I think they're a
So
lot
you made it
more
after all.
funnier and
Thanks
less
to a
creepy.
certain hero.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Shucks, cut it out. Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
Wow, though. You guys have been living it up. Hey, how's it poppin'?
Hey.
You got a lot to learn.
Cut the rook some slack. No one's born doing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later.
Weren't you a fellow
Alois
FNAF
Bernhold.
child growing up? I actually wasn't.
Pleasure.
I always thought that FNAF was kind of weird growing up.
Here they
Now I can look back at it and kind of laugh at everything that happened. But back when I was a kid, I was like, FNAF kids are I say as a weird kid myself, but FNAF was just too much for a little old middle school me. That was where I crossed. That was what crossed the line for me. My weirdness could not go that far. Kind of like how
Right. Let's see what the fuss
me and
is
my
about
siblings
this
used to
NLA.
watch anime all the time when we were kids, but as soon as One Piece came on, we just turned off the TV. All right, 1 sec. I'm putting on some chapstick. My poor lips are dying. Oh, I can open my Pokemon cards. Let's see what I get here.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then,
Tinkaton!
since the ghosts decided to give the
Tinkaton,
Vita some love,
please!
does that mean they consider the ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
Ghosts don't have that kind of independence.
I don't
They
think
swarm
I
whatever
got
happens
her,
to be
but
in
I got
front
a
of
shiny
like
card.
iron
Let's see what it
filings drawn
is.
to a magnet.
A
You can think of them
Varoom.
as a force of nature.
Cool,
The conclusion my
I
world
guess.
scientists arrived at was this.
Okay.
Ghosts are in essence
Got a
the
book trio
universe's
too, though,
collective
so that
system.
pack was a-okay, I
End quote.
suppose.
A system? I think I get it. Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice. From the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, to the sixth angel which had the trumpet,
Well, why are we getting into
loose
like
the
biblical
four
stuff?
angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day.
I guess I shouldn't
and a
be
month
asking that.
and a year,
Like, biblical stuff has always been
for
in
to
the
slay
series.
the third part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it in some shape or form.
Yeah, that's...
Should have played
Stuff.
Xenogears
Coming
for
from you, it
Easter.
sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning, a moral teaching from which to learn.
And what, now you think it was a prophecy?
I think it's historical record.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Can't be.
Then God is real too?
Oh god.
It would align with the facts at hand.
Gods and angels. Before, I would have laughed you right out of town.
Well, either way, if the ghosts are chasing the ganglion, that's good news for us. If I learn anything else, I'll let you know. For now, rest up.
Will do.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
Stop moaning.
That is quite interesting though, because I'm pretty sure in Xenosaga, like the Bible was like actually thing. So I think this is low-key connecting the series. It like beforehand, Xenoblade X was like completely detached from the series. So this might be their attempt to kind of ring it back in. Where do we go now? Actually, where do we go? What? Oh, okay. For some reason that was like not on the map. Oh, doggy! I saw doggy. I didn't realize that our
Got
pet
it.
actually stays in
I'll be right there.
the area.
They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
Can't believe how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Well, since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Is he also an alien?
Let's see.
Al the alien?
If only you'd stayed behind with me. I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did. Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force. But your piloting skills were
Never
cut
mind.
above.
I think he's human.
Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining, I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that. When we were leaving Earth, I prioritized directing my team. So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero. Made you the Ares.
Oh shit, this is a song that gets claimed, I think. You're right. Oh god, thank you for reminding me, Keon folks. I like my brain shuts down every single time. I think they're talking enough though. Funnily enough, the ending song from the credits was what got me claimed last stream. I was able to edit it out, and so it's back up. Or not back, it was never taken down, but like in terms of monetization.
You didn't do that.
But yeah.
I was like a kid with a new toy.
Thank you for reminding me.
No.
I'm just like so focused on the story that all the songs that play during the cutscenes are just like completely, they just fly over my head. Okay, every time they pause, I'll just have to fill it with noise.
Memes, huh?
Yes.
I'm the same as you then.
Oh.
I lost the planet where I was born.
Oh.
Came to Earth with the Ares, an unwilling companion. But I think I was giving the thing far too little credit. They
make Elma like very whispery in this new part.
Guiding us where we're needed.
But I guess she is going through it right now.
Here?
Yep.
I'm glad you came back. Truly.
Okay, we're in the clear. This point in full support of a full cover of all these vocal songs. I play them over the scenes that would have these songs blasted. I just make personal covers, have them on demand, so I can play it over these
They
scenes.
told me to get out of their way. They were all like, "You just stick to your blade duties." How rude is that? Like, dude, I was even on the original Ares maintenance team.
You are the best mechanic
Thanks
in
for
the
the vote of
world.
confidence. It's kind of you to say. You know, the first time I met Al, it was around the time I got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor. So he was often all alone, like it or not. But I liked him. He was always
He
kind
seems
to
like
me.
a normal guy to me. What humor would rub them the wrong
Maybe
way?
it's because he had a younger sister about the same age.
Aside from the
They got
microaggression towards
separated trying to
Tatsu.
flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there. He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to. Somewhere
that
people
fried
liked and
chicken.
trusted you. He used to talk about it a lot.
Why does it keep popping up?
I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect. After we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat, happy family.
That's how he put it to me once.
That like sounded like a whole different
Hearing
person.
that,
Like it didn't even
never
sound
felt
like
so
she was
happy in my
trying
whole
to
life.
like mimic him. It sounded like those were like two separate recording sessions.
Now I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then.
Oh.
You're right. I might have been getting a little too up in my own head there. It'll take time to sort this out. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it. I feel better getting that off my chest.
Okay, no problem, Lynn.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
Yippee! Other uses trivia to remind you of the limited time bounties of Wilds is active now. You know, whenever Shu slams her tentacle down and drags them to create a smoke screen, and your target can. Oh, yes, yes. I just found out it's actually by design because the smoke screen acts out. Oh, okay, okay. I see. I never fought him outside of the story, so I can't really remember that move exactly, but that is quite cool. Is there anything cool that comes out of the limited time events that I should hop in to do, or do you think it's just a-okay? Well, not that it really matters though, because I'm going to be hopping back in on the 30th, and I think it'll probably still be running by then, right? I'm not hating on the chicken. I'm just hating on the textures of the chicken. New armor is nice. Oh, okay. Maybe I should hop in then. But if it's still running by the time Arc Tempered is dropping, then maybe I should hold off so we have like a whole day's worth of content. Because just fighting Arc Tempered for one day probably wouldn't
put me through the
cost the whole stream, you know. But if I have that as well, then should be nice.
A lot easier for us too.
I've actually only have ever had Jollibees once in my life though. I should definitely go
Bingo.
back again to have
How's no
some.
Mim, just good old blood and bones.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be Mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Guys,
Then how am I flying
does this
one?
matter right now?
You're right, but first, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him, our hearts are all uplifted.
Do me a favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
You Loki said anyway the same way I do.
Certainly.
Anyway.
Let me give you the bullet points.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right, then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
To explain that part, I'll need the results of my skills analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity
Actually,
of
I
Silvamo.
think Nagi's voice actor is the same. I think he's just doesn't have the
No.
same cadence like
It's not a pattern
Alma
we've
does.
observed before, sir.
Just one thing after the next here. Put it on screen.
New quests are actually surprisingly grindy if you want to drip max because you essentially have to collect double the amount of tickets if you want to poke set strips. Oh. Maybe I should hop in then. If we get through the story fast enough, maybe at the end I can hop in to do a couple of hunts. We'll see. So far we're only through part 1 of the epilogue and it's already taken an hour, so we might not have time. We'll see.
My children gather on this land. Heed my voice.
Damn, we just keep getting people after like invasion after invasion after invasion. Poor NLA. We've just been going through it. These people just see a new event happening every week. Like imagine living there as like a normal person. Like, not again. It's like New York with the Avengers. God damn it, another alien invasion.
Voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime. And the Ganglion. Their Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
He's like, you're right, you're right.
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The Bested will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before. And I will be victor once more. I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, concord?
The worst game of 2024. Was that 2024 or was it like I don't even remember, man. It feels like ages ago, but it really wasn't that long.
All part of your grand plan, is it?
The Bested must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
The Bested cease to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
You bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be.
You know, for being like a higher being, basically, this guy sure is quite petty.
Very well. We will meet at the world's end.
Don't worry, man. I got my topple art that lets me topple
A fight for
mechoids quite
survival?
easily, so we're good to
Again?
go.
How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Yeah. The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die. How are we doing with the Ares? If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory. Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Yes, sir. Okay, that was a little bit longer than I was expected. Before, actually, you know what? I have a feeling we're going to be fighting a bunch of mechs from here on out, so maybe I should put that topple art back on. Come on. Come on. Drop down. What? No. What? Why won't why won't it drop down? What? Okay, that was weird. I have no idea why it wouldn't let me just free fall, but...
I have the technician's report. Here's what it says. The first major thing we discovered through analyzing the Ares is the following. The universe in which planet Mira exists, though it might be better to say dimension, is not the only one, as we have now detected several others outside of it.
Oh.
We're talking parallel dimensions.
Oh?
This might be hard to wrap your heads around, but...
Xenoblade 1 and 2?
After the battle that ended with the White Whale crashing, me and the Ares were cast into a space between all those.
The navigational data from the Ares backs up the existence of the place he's talking about. What's more, our previous attempts to find the Lifehold core, and our studies of the floating landmass Volataris, which accompanied Void, have all led us to hypothesize such a possibility. The new data we got from the Ares has helped us tie this all together. It's led us to the truth of the matter.
When Void said that he brought worlds into concord, this is what he was hinting at then?
Based on these findings, we have concluded that the universe that Earth belonged to, and the universe that we're in now with Mira, are in fact completely separate. Plus, we now know that the past universe, at the point of Earth's destruction, disappeared entirely along with it.
Okay.
The whole universe?
Okay, so they're definitely bringing it back to Xenoblade, to the rest of Xenoblades. Okay.
This is what he meant. But then, what does this fact tell us?
Let your eyelids droop.
A+. Yes, humanity still endures on Mira. So, we managed to escape the destruction of the Earth's universe and came to this one.
Okay, maybe I should ask this
We
after the
survived.
cutscene's over.
Proof enough?
That day, the destruction of the universe caused a massive energy displacement. And that's what allowed us to escape to Mira? By luck bordering on the miraculous?
It's just back-of-the-envelope logic based off of old records, but that sounds about right.
So then, if we could produce an amount of energy roughly equal in magnitude, then hypothetically, it just may be possible to escape from this universe as it disappears.
Okay, but is that kind of thing physically achievable?
This might also be copyrighted, so I will just talk over every time there's a pause.
That's right. That's where the Ares comes in. Rather, the cores that are the source of its power.
So that's why Void made a beeline straight for it.
Oh.
Our battle had already begun. We just didn't know it.
And
hence, that slimy bastard threw the first punch.
I see.
We'll need a strategy if we're gonna pull through. I mean, yesterday. Right.
Yes, yes. We need to put a plan into action right away.
Thanks. We won't be able to make it without help from all the other races.
Unite!
Your orders. Until we have a strategy in place, tend to your usual duties.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, seeing as you're unemployed,
Oh.
go lend your buddies a hand.
Sounds more like being press ganged.
Unemployed.
Gotta earn your keep.
Fine, you win.
Okay, so let me think this through from the information we just got. So since Xenoblade 1 and 2 are universes that were caused by the splitting of Earth, so those are the two dimensions. Xenoblade X is another dimension that was caused by the split, but they like low-key retained most of like humanity, like their memories, or is that what they're talking about? I assume that the split is just simply because of that same incident where the Earth got split by claws in order to save it from destruction. Unless, because I don't know if everything that happened on Earth from Xenoblade X still actually happened in like canonical Earth time. But I think what they said was that the split happened after they left Earth, right? So everything before was still the same. I think. I don't know. Let's just wait and see what we get from there. Hi, Al. Okay, interesting information to learn from that. This does have a Christianity universe lore flair to it, even though a big part of it was just taken from Hyperdimension Neptunia. Yeah, the lore of Xenoblade is very, very intricate and has spanned over like, what, 20 years or so? More than that, actually, because wasn't Xenogears from like 1990s or so? So it's been like 30 years? Like, it's been a long time. Okay, I need to go to the restroom real quick, so I will be back. Okie dokie. Let's continue onward. I would add Al into the party, but we need that topple lock on, so... I assume we just go back to the barracks, right? Only retros and a saga character that I'm aware of is, of course, Cosmos. Oh, yes, yes, yes. For her fly-ass motorbike, which looks like, yeah. She's pretty cool. I actually have not played Xenosaga nor Xenogears, and I really have to. But I'm just banking on a remake or a remaster at this point. Like, please. Especially since I think those games desperately need it. I heard the gameplay is like a big slog. A challenger approaches. Oops, we gotta do that. Okay. Can I jump? Okay. That's not it. Here we go. Okay.
Tatsu smell a guest.
Brave friends, I come bearing a mission sure.
We should probably do Owl's affinity quest too.
I take it from the grand tone we're ready to form an alliance with the Rothians?
That's correct, Colonel. Analysis of the data unit you retrieved is complete. It confirms that the Rothians have cut all ties with the ganglia.
Honestly, the bikes in that one Yu-Gi-Oh were kind of sick. I gotta say that whole series was pretty good when I watched it back in the day.
Don't know how they'll respond, but I agree we need to try. We'll do it.
Did the data indicate where the Rothians are based?
Yes and no. We were able to reverse engineer the flight. We believe they have a base somewhere in Oblivion. Beyond that, however, it gets fuzzy.
Tatsu can find Kitty Cat base in no time.
I'll leave it to you then.
Understood. We'll do our best to earn a favorable reply.
The Plaza music sounds like a Lost Fallout Boys track. Oh, honestly, you're kind of right. God, Fallout Boys fell off so hard though. So sad what became of them.
We found the Rothians.
Kitty Cat friends look jumpy. Maybe shoot Tatsu when he approached. So Tatsu strike first.
This is a diplomatic mission. We'll just explain to them that we come in peace.
Sounds good.
You there! Halt! Are you aware that this keep belongs to
Oh wait, these are the furries. I see.
Yes, we know.
Oh, this is probably the mission line to recruit him. Okay.
May we be granted an audience?
The human knows her place, and yet they cannot be trusted.
We've met before.
I am Gabui, adjunct.
Yes, titty hand cat lady.
May we bring it to him?
Do you know the circumstances we Rothians now face, human?
We heard you parted ways with the Ganglion. That's why we're here.
That was His Highness's will, and it is not my place to question. But I know you filled his head with strange ideas.
Is she even a cat? Like those ears?
That's right. We come with a proposal that can benefit both of our people.
I care not for your opinion on this matter.
Will you at least ask if he'll see us? Please?
No, I'll not see His Highness led astray by your poisoned tongues. If you would force your will this day, you must win that right in combat. Such is your Rothian.
We already won against you, lady, but okay.
Wait, stop!
No, this is our only choice. We're guests of the Rothians. If this is their way, we have no choice but to obey.
Spoken like a true warrior.
They're not really powering up would be the smart approach.
Slowly getting there. Oh, she fell. Yep, 7. It was behind him. I thought it was. Oh, he turned towards me, that's why. My arts are going quite slow. This guy's like almost at Oh, she did. Come on, lady. Go down. She's like, okay, she just really doesn't want to. Oh well, she's almost dead. Okay. Did they get in trouble of some sort? Oh no, it's just that their music sucks now. Like their music is trash now.
See this treaty, not to take anyone's life.
Bring them to me, Queen.
But my prince.
Like their music has fallen into corporate store millennial work slop music.
Your Highness.
Come, humans. I would see this treaty you speak of.
Does he have like a mic or like some sort of like those little like cone things that you talk to amplify your voice?
I see. You propose that we stand together as enemies of the ganglia.
Our people don't have any reason to fight each other.
Nopon and humans are best friends now. Even more fun if kitty cats are friends too.
That's true.
Ah, the purity and innocence of youth.
Fostering that innocence is a part of our duty as adults. It's a responsibility I take seriously.
As do I. The children of Roth live far from this place. It is their future that I fight for.
Your Highness.
You are called Elma, yes? Disgraceful though it may be, I must ask one condition. We lack medicine for our people. If you could aid us in this regard, I would be most grateful.
I have far more respect for a leader who puts his people before his pride.
Yeah, you should be proud of not being too proud, I guess.
Then please grant me this boon. We can give you the specifics. When the Rothians are back to health, we will stand beside you as allies.
You got it. BRB. Is the thing like literally not like just right there? Why is it telling me it's so far away? Oh, because that's a different thing. I see.
Hey,
what?
Wait. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. I thought he meant Meridium. I was like, that's a lot. Where's the other place? Honestly, another band that has completely fallen off in the similar light is One OK Rock. Like their music used to be so good, and now it's just like the most mid shit ever. Oh wait, this. I'm assuming. Wait. Okay, never mind. It's just going back to the furries. I see. I thought we needed something else to collect. I hate the camera that they put in, like, they make it so sluggish when you're in caves or buildings. It's weird. Let me collect these stuff first. One moment. Okay, got it.
Thank goodness. Everyone seems so happy.
The bond between Rothians runs deep. Not being able to care for our comrades has been a heavy weight.
Warriors of Earth, you have my thanks for your aid.
Sorry.
From this day forth, know that the Rothians stand with you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, this pact lives only as long as the Gangrel. Once they expire, so too does this alliance. Mira's a harsh land. Should our survival mean your doom, it must be so.
Fair enough. Oh. I won't laugh. I'll just.
Or burn it if we must.
What? You guys can't be serious.
Yay! Okay. We have the furry now! Woohoo! I'm good. Okay. Hold on. Let's go back now. I think we should do Owl's thing first. And then we'll head back to the story. Okay. It's right here, right? Indeed.
Hey, just stopping by. How's it poppin'?
that you are, in fact, terrific.
Glad to hear it. You better be at the top of your game, considering what we've got to tackle. Okay, that's enough small talk. I'll get straight to the point. Will you spar with me?
Sure.
The way
I won't.
talks you up as her favorite
I won't even
subject,
question. Sure.
I heard you even managed to put down the veto once. Thing is, I'm the kind of guy who needs to see to believe. Listen, the only thing that's gonna decide if you live or die is having friends you can trust to watch your back. I have to know if I can trust you with watching mine. That's what I came here to find out ahead of time. So what'll it be? You gonna step up or chicken out?
His ass is grass. Your ass is grass, and I'm the lawnmower. Get ready, Al.
Fighting words. That's what I like to hear. I'll be piloting my Ares, but I'll let you decide the rules of engagement. You can go one-on-one, scale-on-scale, or you can take me without. I think you can. I don't mind if you bring your buddies with you either. Team competition's all part of the fun.
I'm glad he'll be in a scale. That means I can use my topple art on him.
Head over to Roof Rock by the East Gate. Ares and me, we can't wait to see what you've got.
Perfect. Where does that take us in terms of where he wants to spar? Yeah, I don't see it. I'll just follow the map. Oh, it's all the way out here. That's why. Okay, I see. Oh, actually, it's not that far away. I was about to fly.
Slowpoke, what took you? As much as I'd like to launch straight in, it's hard to get amped about a battle with no stakes, right? Right, let's do this. If you can win this match, you get to ask one favor of me. It's only fair, since I picked this fight. Call it a bonus. Well, got something in mind?
I want it.
Whoa, hold the phone now. You're really telling me to hand over Ares? Like ripping a babe from its mother's arms? Just to be clear, you won't be able to pilot him without your real body, you know. You sure you still want this? Damn, you're a real character. Might even give Princess a good run for her money, you know. But I like it.
The way he calls Elma Princess makes it sound like a dog's
name. Though, if you really
like the Pitbull named Princess meme.
Sweat blood for it. I want you to give me all you've got.
You got it, sir. Shoot them with your gun. Okay, let me get out. I don't want my Ares to get demolished. Hello? Is this scene on? Am I all alone? There. I need a bigger gun. But this world sucks.
Watch him a real mark. First grenade. See how I stack up that. Move it.
planet. A lot more than we can manage. This song's so funny. He's just not gonna get up, is he?
Ready. Oh, I'm so gifted I scare them.
Oh, I'm so gifted I scared them. That TP game with this new sword that I have is not very good though. Perfect. I don't think he's gotten a single move off, by the way. Oh, you gotta move off. But then he immediately goes back down, so okay. The only thing that is sad about the overdrive music taking over is that you don't really get to hear the song. See it? Alright, cool.
So you can walk the walk. Whew. No wonder the princess took a shine to you. Seeing you go toe-to-toe with Ares like that, no one in the Force could do that. I heard you suffer from memory loss. You sure you weren't one of the elite? Not that it matters. Safe to say, you proved it. You're a fitting addition to the heroic pantheon. To be totally honest, forget watching my back. I'm tempted to hand Ares to you right now. Unlucky, though. You fell just short of the mark, by a whisker. Now, chill out. I'm not breaking my promise, okay? I'm just crossing my T's here. Listen, if you want to pilot Ares, there's something even more important than a real body. You guess?
Heart.
Wrong. Nice try, but it's not what really counts. It's the heart.
I was right!
Good. What it is love.
That's funny.
And I'm not talking marriage vows here. It's to love all of creation. To embrace the world and all its parts fully. Until you're ready to do that, you can't hand Ares over to you.
Okay, just please talk over the song. I'm begging you.
Hey, don't feel bad. Show promise, and that's worth a lot.
Okay.
Someday it'll fall into place for you too. But I say go.
It's okay, dude. I don't need your Aries. I got my own. we're good to go. Don't worry about that.
You've managed to win me over. Now prove it to me. Show me it wasn't for nothing.
You got it.
Okay? Future hero?
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yes. Okay. Let's get back to it. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh well, I'll just drive over there. Oh. Oops. Sorry. A little close to corridors here. Anything else? Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. JK, we can't do that. I was about to say, I was like, can we really just go straight into his next affinity? Never mind. We have to finish this first.
We got a basic plan drawn up. Meet me in command.
Roger. Let's move.
Man, I'm kind of sad that they couldn't get the same voice actor for Van Damme. I kind of like his older voice better.
Ever since Void turned up, we've been witnessing
The new
daily
voice actor
remnants
kind of
stirring
sounds like that meme that's been going around from Monsters vs. Alien, where the Colonel guy is feeding the blob monster the carrot food.
Objective? Oh,
We got enough to feed you your entire life.
Volataris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some
Boy's
holy
hungry.
pilgrimage
Like, it just sounds like that.
for the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events granted them new purpose.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. Tiger cannot so easily change its stripes.
The fight for survival never ends, huh?
We've come a long way indeed. This place is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, gangly. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the cores Void stole. Prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
In other words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Just when we've beaten that damn Luxar. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we?
No kidding. Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
truly gut-rending thought.
I do share.
Elle like has like one sentence to say per cutscene.
We must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety. This truth is unequivocal. And this time it's not just humanity's future that's at stake. Our aim now is to evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Every single one?
Of course. All those that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
That's quite, how should we say, egoistic, no?
I don't even really remember what he said. Sorry, I was kind of zoning out.
I understand how you feel. I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent. With the time we have and the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but even narrowing it down just to the sentient races, will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough, it's gonna take some time.
Are we making our own Noah's Ark?
Partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing it should have the capacity, enough to carry all evacuees. Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system. But if we work together, we should make it before the Reaper comes a knocking.
Why, that's feeding 3 cooks with 1 stove.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xenon communities. They should be apprised of the plan. Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet.
I second this opinion coming from Papa Mario's Mafia family. That's true. We annihilate everything we see.
Right. As of now, all active Blade personnel.
After all, that's what it means to be Papa Mario's Nopon buddies, you know?
Broadly, we have 2 objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck. We may require troops to take assignments across
allergies
division lines.
suck.
Be ready for anything.
Roger. Recap. We may get assigned stuff outside of our official divisions, right?
Right.
That was a too long, didn't read.
Prepared for anything.
Okay.
Alright, where to? It says the thing is like right here. Okay, I'm not quite sure why it didn't really show up on the map. People don't mind a giant mech just kind of like hopping around. It's just Shadow the Hedgehog, you see. I love how HP just kind of stands there the whole entire time just because he's part of their squad. But then L just gets annihilated for some reason.
Yes, so we've heard.
But actually, we're not really experts on this Scalinary stuff, are we? So we went and asked that fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I see. Let me guess.
You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it!
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you. You guys are just the pizza toppings.
So true. Thank you. Doggy, hello. They did keep the pet. Hello. It's unfortunate that you can't pet him. Oh, I want a dog so badly. I wish my apartment allowed pets. I get why they don't allow pets, because pets really do wreck up everything, but still, man. I just want a little doggy. Or a kitty, but probably just a doggy, because my sisters don't like cats at all, so. Excuse me. How odd that it won't let me disengage my flight in that little area. I have to like manually lower myself.
Nice of you all to drop by. How's it poppin'?
Friend Al really loves saying that.
His idea of a gag. Don't get too hung up on it.
That's right. Someone asks how it's poppin', you say?
Terrible, of course. Yourself?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
Tatsu mystified.
Is this like their version of a boomer joke?
It takes two minds to tango.
Hey, Al. Ask me.
Hey, Gwen, how's it poppin'?
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Not awful enough for you to be worrying about.
But huh?
You haven't changed a bit. Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
Please, we would love to hear your choice morsels.
Me too. Color me curious.
Way to gang up on me. I'm warning you, it's a slog.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna fawn over him.
No pressure, huh? Fine. But you're buying the round. Bunch of busybodies.
Oh, okay. We got like a whole cutscene prepared for this, huh? Never mind. We just got pizza.
So, before the network crashed,
Oh my God, okay.
a bunch of ghosts got me cornered. I was cut off. Just as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up in front of me. And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares. We were being sucked right in through the opening. Beyond that was a sight to behold. If space could have edges, that was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel universes. It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes.
Oh my god, sorry.
Between worlds. Light years beyond the realm of human science.
I knew it.
Most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal. Sure, the sensor suite adapted for human tech kept throwing errors. But the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities of some kind of data. And you might think I dreamed all this up, but somehow I could understand what that data was. Not logically, intuitively. You ready? Well, what came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all universes. Instinctively, I stopped myself from trying to perceive them one by one. The human brain isn't built to handle something like that. I could tell in an instant. I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me. It sifted through that huge torrent of data, presented me with the information I most wanted in that moment.
Oh my god, wow, peak, peak!
How to escape the world of the Rift and get back to this one. The Ares was kind enough to show me the way back home. It's thanks to its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth was part of was destroyed. This one with Mira is a completely different one. So maybe back is the wrong word.
Sounds like quite the trip. So that's your plan for us to leave this universe? You're proposing we use the Ares to make our escape?
Well, more or less.
But?
I don't really understand exactly how I got here. One slip up and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
A prison?
Void Seat. I think he was held there. His consciousness, at least.
Is Void a version of Claws, or?
He told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
What does that mean?
Sorry if you hear my sister banging pots
Now, hold on a
upstairs.
sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
All the loose threads seem to be coming together.
Perhaps Void escaped from the cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. It would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind, it's his body, too.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait.
I see you trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun?
Maybe. But when Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the ghosts appeared.
What are we thinking then? Cause and effect, or... Void said he brought worlds into Concord. Oh. I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Must be urgent.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the Crux, but it was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had him get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign an escort, but then ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Let's move.
Okay, this honestly complicates things so much more, though. Because the reason why it was easy for 1 and 2 to be the halves that split from Earth and come back to merge because of the Trinity processor with the conduits and stuff, right? But X doesn't have anything like that. And since there were so many shards, were there a lot more split universes? In that case, it wasn't just 1 and 2, or... Man, what? I gotta think. So I'm sorry I was so silent during that. I was just like absorbing everything. Because it would make sense if X had a conduit on... Huh. Because at the end of 3, it was only the merging of 1 and 2. So... does that mean Earth is still incomplete because it only merged 1 and 2? Or... many thoughts to be had.
I'd say we're in the right place, huh?
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
Who goes there?
It's you.
Ah, furry.
You again.
We just saw you.
I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Do you know where they are? What happened here?
The people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Breed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
Was the scene... Okay, sorry, I'm like kind of thinking about other things while this is happening.
Looks like a job
Maybe I should wait.
You die like beasts!
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear.
All yours.
Okay, so is the reason why the world is falling apart because it's similar as to what happened in Xenoblade 3, where because it was I need to get out. But like, because it was unstable, it's falling apart. I gotta... Like, I'm trying not to jump the gun here, but I am having thoughts. What? Oh, okay. My electric kind of just went off. Oh, I'm not behind him. That's why I'm not doing the daze. Hurry up. Come on. There you go. Oh god.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
I wonder if the place that Al got sucked into was potentially Origin from 3. I don't think... I'm like... I'm really thinking. I'm just wondering how it's possible for X to be included. Like, I'm pretty sure the connection, it was kind of like an add-on, but I gotta think.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief. Thanks to kitty cat friends.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks. We all inhabit this world together. The feeling is mutual.
We got shot up, and we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death.
Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
Thank you once again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need. We are allies. But still, Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
It serves to sustain his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
Al, what you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
1 second biting onto a Cheez-It. Cheez-Its are schmacking. Honestly, I've been kind of craving them. I don't think I have any though.
Mission accomplished. Come on, let's get back to NLA.
Okay. I'm still thinking about, like, this whole entire time I've just been thinking about how this connects to the rest of the Xenoblade games, but I guess I'll just wait and see.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place. Just like Lau said.
Lau said that?
Ow, what? When did you see Lau? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
But that's...
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating along, guided by the Ares, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
Oh, they just have a beach in there. Okay. Hi, Papa Lau.
Fancy seeing you here.
Well?
How long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Princess.
I thought you died defending the White Whale back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did. So, how about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Figured.
I betrayed our friends. Sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over
I
the
think
edge.
this is the copyrighted
right
song
thing to do.
again.
And I knew it. I knew. And I did it anyway.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as
Oh,
good
it
as
doesn't
you.
have the lyrics are good.
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said it. It's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah, soon. I'll see Charmaine and Chen-Chi.
I get this might be what you want, but not me. So what if this place is the afterlife? I'm itching for more living. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
That's right. That's you to a T. Not me, though. Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep. We got the best guide around.
Oh, so Lao is just chilling, I guess, in like the
World
afterlife
I
that
came
is a
from.
beach.
It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting.
Okay.
Stubborn, treat others cruelly. But if she realized this, that means she's anything but. Tell her to live.
Come on. Okay. Damn. See you, Lao.
Wow. I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lao.
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn.
We're all on the same side here! Even then, when I stood up for you, honestly, it was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again. I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. But back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, he told you to live. End of message.
Yeah.
I guess that's the end of Lao's redemption arc.
What was that? What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. the leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
Okay. Onward. I'll just go to this one. So you never find Cheez-Its in Japan because they banned for their ingredients. Are they really? What's in Cheez-It that would be banned? Have Cheez-Its been killing us? Where's my mech?
The whole team's dead. And look!
Oh no, not the Manon!
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this!
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your life.
Yeah!
I wish to accept this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death. Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires not rooted in emotion.
Xenoblade continues to have the most boring villains possible. Apart from Zanza, because he was actually pretty good. And Albus, but yeah. Seems to be continuing to take after 3 by having really generic enemies.
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy.
Oh no, 2 had Mallow, so that was really good too.
That's exactly right.
Let's get to it, fellas.
We're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
Bye, Tatsu.
We're not really trying to fight.
Oh, my frames are dropping like crazy. It's lagging. Oh my god, it's like so laggy. I can't like do anything. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. My TP gain is so slow with this sword. I feel like I need to swap back to the other one.
I'm willing to give that a try. Decoy round. I love you, Bart. See how I stack up that hit? Move in for the kill.
Come on.
Hope you're ready for this. Down you go. Catch fire. Decoy round. Decoy round. Running away.
See how I stack up that hits? Move in for the kill.
Pretty good. But I can do better.
The lag is like causing me to really fuck up in terms of.
See how I stack up that hit? Move in for the kill.
Pretty good. But I can do better. Breaker.
Wild smash.
Like I'm on my own again.
Oh boy, that's not good.
All part of my master plan. Salt hammer. Rising blade. Snapping edge. Decoy round. Time for overdrive. Soulbreaker. Rising blade. Snapping edge. Down you go. Catching fire. Decoy round. I got
Yay.
Salt hammer. Rising blade. So neat. Now close the gap. Snapping edge. Soulbreaker. Rising blade. I got a little reckless. Please, heal me. Defensive stance. Rising blade. So neat. Now close the gap.
Okay, he's like doing way too much damage to me, I feel.
I got a little
There's also this guy. I thought he killed him. Okay, yikes. Okay, I guess I'll start with my Scal for a bit and then just to quickly wipe things up. Just like that. Good.
You're up next. Scum!
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely to teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode.
Oh, he's like, shut up! Doesn't listen. Continues the app.
Inevitable. The contest continues. As this world's time draws ever closer.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
Aww. Manon. Aww.
What's this?
Looks like the part they were after. They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
Oh, rip a real one. He should have a pizza in his name.
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, are we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Sure thing, we'll be there.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
Okay. Oops.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
The man not even getting in on the
He's really found his
lingo.
footing here, hasn't he?
Once you really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Tatsu terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma, This vegetable come with a volume knob?
Hey, don't say that to our buddy
Leave it.
Tatsu. He a
You
real
had some
one.
news?
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth. We excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it?
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
The Ares cores. I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
A device?
A space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that. A meta-doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own. According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
We can fight him now. I feel like we'll be fine.
Calm down, Rook. We're still okay.
Right. Fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, you can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now, brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it. We figured it out while analyzing the scalp. When I was transported inside the rift along with the
music
Ares,
really just cut off like that.
machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable. I won't pretend to understand, but it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise. So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melted with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converged. Something like the crossroads between universes.
Oh my god, this has to be Origin.
If we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Was it a question of timing then?
Put simply, yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis.
Because those lightning bolts were around Origin in Xenoblade 3.
Consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
What?
Remember what we were talking about before? How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MINS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere.
Origin.
Not by technology, by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, gathering place of minds?
More like souls. Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive, get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and some miraculous timing. That's how we sync to the Nexus, or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still, once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook?
Oh god, why are you
You
asking
better knock
me?
this one out of the park. Five-star answer. I knew I saw something in you. Of me. Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific. You hear that? Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future.
Why is he like vibrating?
The Rook seems well suited.
That isn't like you.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
Like what Pyrus
I need another you, in other words. When we were leaving Earth, you ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
Oh shit! The copyright's on. Oh my god, I didn't even realize it was going on. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. She was singing for a while. I was in my thoughts. Ah!
Look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Ow.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last.
Oh god. The stupid ass song, man. Why did it have to be? Talk. Please
His
talk.
eyes are just like yours back then.
Oh my god. I really hope that didn't get me in trouble. It's just annoying having to deal with that every time it does happen.
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
Yeah, I can't wait!
Tatsu bristling with thrill.
HB's really just chilling. Oh my god, my eye is getting itchy again. I think my allergy medicine wore off. Ugh.
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts of Ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2, even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision.
Because they're teasing us in a Broadway a musical.
On board,
You know, it's on the same. Oops! Oh my god, my controller almost fell off. On a similar line, I always found it so fascinating how Japan loves their musicals, or not musicals, but plays. Like they always have like plays of like games or anime, and I'm like, who really goes out and sees this stuff?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe. But we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
Scared yet?
Oh, my eye, now it stings. Ow, ow, ow.
Very heartfelt. Love you too.
Elma. Not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. A blade named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Alright, now we make our way down there, I assume. Yep. I actually could have just flown there. Probably would have been faster. Where is she?
Sorry, I know you're busy.
Kushowa idol.
Here's the thing. There's a friend I've met in the course of
It is quite a weird phenomenon. Like, I will never understand it.
You could go look for her?
That's a little worrying for sure.
Right? I'd love to go myself if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kind of tied up.
Like, if you watch, like, chances are, like, an anime you watch has, like, a stage play for some reason.
Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
It's especially frustrating as when you're a Nier fan and all like important details about the plot will be stuck behind shit like a stage play or like a drama CD. And I'm like, bitch, I can't access these. How? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I want to get this treasure before we go into the cutscene. Okay. We're with our Nopon buddies?
sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so. Except nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
I feel like she's still around, probably.
Could be. If she'd already left, I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing, and I don't.
True.
Drama City is like IP endorsed
She
ASMR
evidently
tapes.
didn't extinguish the campfire.
Yeah, in a way. It's just, oh my god, it's so frustrating that like
Yes, that's my guess.
actual plot shit is trapped behind that. Like, dude, I'm not listening to this.
That was close by.
Let's go.
Ah, yes, I know it's a Napon. I knew it. We must save her.
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine. Let us handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
The sleeping dogs have risen.
Oh wow, I fucking flew. Nope. Oh my god, I hate it when. Don't think of me mad. So technically this wouldn't really work. Oh, I almost missed that. My little scuttling. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Okay, honestly, just to make this go by faster. Just to make it go faster. I've gotta just.
Never to bully no pawn again.
So true.
You didn't even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Or JLPT
Let's
audio
do that.
exam does exist. You can learn quite a bit of Japanese vocabulary from this drama CDs, I'm sure.
Thank friends for earlier. Name is Omomo.
Hello,
Nice to meet you,
I'm
Omomo.
Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie? Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend.
Best friend? You two are that close?
Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo trip on the face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even apply dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being.
Wow, all that. She's very kind.
Heart of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
Tatsu could go for home-cooked snack also.
Is friend Kylie doing well?
Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here.
Oh! Kylie is one who speak to friends?
Yes.
Omomo see. Omomo has been burden on Kylie, and also big burden on friends. Omomo very sorry.
No trouble whatsoever. It is our job after all.
Yeah, don't worry
In fact,
about it,
since we're
Omomo.
already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Omomo will be staying right here. Apologies that friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
Huh? But why?
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here.
Aww.
That's why Omomo also wish here to remain.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
Omomo know that. However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That's why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here alone. Omomo could never.
I get that, but still. Surely your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand.
And how do you think Kylie will feel about this? Isn't she your best friend?
Meme.
Omomo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
May?
There's something else, isn't there?
Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
That right. To family, to Little Pawn, who have lots of Little Pawn also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Oh, Momo already Granny Pon. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail, everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life in new environments take lots of effort and time. Incredible hassle. Besides, Momo is so tired. And honestly, would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely. Oh, Momo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pawn peacefully. That way, Little Pawn also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them. Please, you can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family.
Poor Mama Pawn.
That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I don't want to be forceful, but I don't want to leave her here. Oh. I'm gonna have to respect her choice. I don't want to force her.
Indeed. Lynn, let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't force her. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We're better used elsewhere. Oh, Momo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Oh, Momo, count on friends.
Aw, Momo!
Very sorry for making friends sad.
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I didn't consider your feelings.
Friend did nothing of the sort. Oh, Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Momo, if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Oh,
thank you.
This is so sad.
Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
Elma, was this the right answer?
I don't think there was one. One thing's certain. We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
I'm sad now. Oh, Momo. Why do Nopons always have the best storylines? Ugh. By the way, a new revelation has just come to me, even though it should be public knowledge by now. Unlike the following Hunter of Sunbreak Wilds, support hunters actually scale up monsters' total HP, like actual players. So if you're hunting with supportive support hunters and wondering why this monster's extra resilient when by now it should be limping, that's why I think they're dropping the ball here. Oh, I typically when I have to play, I usually just play by myself, so I actually never knew that. But that would make sense.
I know she's been planning on staying here.
So if you're up against something like Temper Magala, full squad of support hunters aren't that great to dish out damage, so farming aren't necessarily faster.
She does
just
something
for vibes.
about what you told her.
I see.
Like she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others. and she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Poor thing.
Is this really the time to be playing happy music?
Well, see, I had a hunch that Omomo might not want to come.
Okay.
But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen.
I'm scared of this song. It's really loud, and their talking isn't really covering it up. So.
Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
It's like a prom night music. Yeah, when you're getting ready for prom.
Go on now. Don't keep Omomo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone, thanks so very much again.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Happy now?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, did I miss that while I was reading your message, Bob? Is Omomo here, actually? Is that why we're happy?
Hey, Al. How's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
And the prom queen is... The prom queen is Omomo.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery of where in the body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
I think the spirit isn't something one human body can contain. And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel others' spirits, just the same way that you do your own. That's all it took, no more. For you to become Lao's final hope. Be proud. Okay, who we searching for next?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to
Are
go
we just
pick him up.
retrieving people? That's what we're doing right
You
now?
say pick up, so you know where he is.
Yeah? Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that. I'm Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs help. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere, then flew off in a huff.
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. You won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
But cannot just carry on in quiet.
Believe me, I've been there too. We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of
Is this a voice actor for Hanneman in Three Houses? I was like, this guy's voice sounds so familiar, and I think I finally nailed it
I
down.
see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
Well, the first step's to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctula. It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I guess we are just kind of walking around, huh? Wonder how long this is gonna take. Hoping it won't take too long. He's literally right there. I could have probably just walked. Damn, those things
like
are
our man.
big.
Are you Ted?
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
We came looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry. You came out here for me? You didn't have to.
Let me be straight. The plan hasn't changed. Will you return to NLA? Here's where we are. Your being here right now is dereliction of duty. I won't lie, we could take you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
Because we're not bringing plants and animals?
Exactly.
You must realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
Sure. And yet, they're what nurtured this planet. Since way, way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that. If I can't stop it, I'd rather go with them.
Honestly, I could respect that.
I think what you're saying is right, and it deserves attention. But how do I put this? Just don't forget there's people looking out for you. You got that, Ted?
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if Friend took along genetic information?
The genetic information of the plants and animals of Mira?
Like Tatsu said.
I don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever. You want to emulate the Earth-life colonization project by preserving the genetic information of Mira's flora and fauna.
Tatsu knew Ilmo would get it. Bet what Tatsu said. Tatsu had me Friend pick up what Tatsu laid down.
Whew, that's some good thinking for a Nopon.
Friend could have left off that last part.
Our time is limited, though. We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for it. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen. I can gather the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents?
Of course.
Wow, are they actually making us do this? Okay.
I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data. Best of luck.
Let's move.
Alrighty then. This is like taking a lot longer than I was expecting. The chapters in the main story were so short, but this is like taking a long time. Oops, I accidentally overdid it. Come on. You know what this looks like? This low-key looks like Subspace Emissary, where it's like the black orbs are taking over the map.
That's Primordia's data gathered.
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you can head over to Oblivia.
We're on it.
I wonder what would happen if you drove, like, flew into it, though. Okay, just so I don't, like... I'm just gonna save just in case. What would happen? Oh yeah, okay, it hurts. Okay. Never mind. Let's not do that. I'm assuming it's on the other side. At least this isn't linked to like your completion of the map or anything. You just pick it up. Thank God.
Genetic information collected.
Looks like Sylvalim's next.
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought I could zoom out more. Guess not. What? Oh, okay. I was wondering what that was. Oh, there's an FN site over there. Actually, I kind of want to grab that before. Nope. Fuck you. That's annoying. Die.
With me and you can be a conqueror cannon.
Yep.
Okay, it's in the bag.
We're finished.
Wow, that was fast. I guess that's why you're the pros. Last on the list would be Cauldron's then.
Got it. Once we have the data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I've done too.
Let's hope he doesn't die in the meantime. Dang, the map really changes as that belong though. That's insane. Like you have that up there, and then you have all the subspace emissary blobs.
And that's the last of it.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
All right, sir. You got your data.
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something. To preserve is to cultivate.
Yeah, that's a little scary. But you know what? If it tells you to keep living, then good for you.
I didn't hear anything personally, but that sounds lovely.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes, I swear I'll make it happen.
Whoa!
What's the deal? I am afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
We'll handle it. You just get to NLA.
As you say.
Cannon time. That move is so funny.
Yeah. All right then, let's go report back to NLA.
It's just an instant death beam. I'm curious if I could, how much damage it would do to the final boss if I use it on
with
it.
a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Yeah, thought as much.
And the genetic data? What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
All right, folks. We'll call it a day. Kudos. You've earned yourselves a break. Well, there is one more thing.
Problem?
Good news. Fresh off the press, too. The jump drive is online.
You're serious?
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. The way you can see Gwen from like from miles away.
Oh, what a magnificent system! Not only did you link the Ares drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself, but to run them in parallel, thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get back the course from Void, make the Ares whole and return to home base, then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like it.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks. We rock.
The credit goes to our allies, chief among them the Mana, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Yes, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
You're not wrong to have a wafer, Lynn. Ideally, all living creatures, big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
The fact is, when Void faced us, he didn't consider pursuing that possibility. He can't consider it, even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
No, there's certainly a streak of wickedness in him. He's lonely, insatiable, and curious, too. In a way, he's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
I gotta say, you really seem to get him.
You trying to make me puke? I guess our minds might have gotten mixed together. Over there, inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows. Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Maybe. Though, there's one key difference between me and him. I fight to secure us a place where we can all belong together.
Oh god,
That's
they
because
need to
of a
stop
strong
playing this
passion.
song.
Something Void can never possess. It's because I love you all.
Never were more heroic words spoken. Truly pearls of wisdom cast before a swine.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing.
Okay. The song is going. Stop. Talk. Please
I got
talk.
high hopes. Fate doesn't lay our path out in front of us. Make it ourselves. Real body or mimeosome doesn't matter.
We
are feeling beings.
Yep.
Like to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Please talk. Oh my god, talk.
Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore,
Yes.
all prospective escapees have been relocated to NLA. Been hard work. We're at the final stage.
Mark the residence and retrieve the corresponding void in the helmet.
That's it.
Yep.
I'm
That's
sure
it.
you must all be feeling the strain. Stay strong. We'll be needing your services just a while longer.
Honestly, I'm surprised Vandam's not playable. We got Nagi, but we didn't get Vandam, which is quite odd.
Get some rest, but don't get lazy. Eddie, dismissed.
Yay! Wait, is there more? I thought it was just like 2 parts. There's more? How much is left? Oh boy. Okay. I thought there was only 2 parts. Okay. I think I will save this for another stream. Because we have to do the affinity parts and then that, and I have no idea how long that's gonna take. So yeah, we'll just save that for next time. Okie dokie. That will be it for today. So I guess we are going to have another stream of Xenoblade X, though not on Monday. On Monday we're gonna have another repo stream, so that should be fun. So hopefully we will be finishing this on Monday then, if that's the case. In other news, I have started working on the Arkveld video, and I have gotten some good thoughts in. I literally listened to the themes all of yesterday, and I'm like, this is kind of cooking. So look forward to that whenever I start whipping that up together. Other than that, though, I believe that will be it. So thank you all very much for coming and watching. It's super fun talking with y'all as per usual. Wish me luck, because I do not want my allergies to get any worse, but they are kind of getting worse. So please pray for my skin and my nose. But other than that, I will be working in between. But yeah, I hope to see you all on Friday for that repo stream, and I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Bye bye.